Welcome to Brace Yourself, the Raw and Unfiltered podcast. Join me as we dive into bold and authentic conversations about relationships, self-care, cultural shifts, generational cycles, and more. This podcast is your go-to for real talk and eye-opening insights, all while challenging norms and inspiring change. Tune in to explore the truths that matter most and get ready to embrace the unfiltered reality. Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl, Ariel Marie, and welcome back to Brace Yourself, the Raw and Unfiltered podcast. It's been a minute, okay? More like 2 weeks. Well, actually, 3 if we being real, if you want to count this week. But who's counting? Destiny probably is. It's okay, though. You know why? I've been a busy bee, y'all. I just turned 28. And I found out that this is my Saturn return, not my solar return like I thought. And I'm about to shift gears a little bit with this podcast. First things first, before we get into the nitty-gritty, I have a public service announcement. I know I usually drop an episode weekly, but we're changing that up. From now on, you can expect 2 episodes a month, dropping every other Friday. Why? Because this new version of me needs space to grow, space to reflect, and to become the person I'm destined to be. I have to pour into myself so I can pour into y'all. That's growth, baby. Instead of just trying to rush and give y'all episodes with a little bit of information when I can just wait and give y'all everything that y'all need. You know, the teacher learned from someone, and the teacher is still learning, you know? So that's why we're going to bring them down to twice a month instead of 4 times a month. Now, let me talk about this Saturn return real quick. Woo! Y'all, because turning 28 last Thursday was a spiritual shift for me. Granted, I've already been feeling that shift as my birthday was approaching. But it's like the universe said, okay, no more playing games. It's time to step it up. I realized how precious time is. No one's waiting for us to figure it out. This is a year of extreme maturity for me. And everything that used to fly in my early 20s, yeah, that's dead now. My boundaries are firmer. My patience is shorter for nonsense. Let me reiterate that. My boundaries are firmer. My patience is shorter for nonsense. And I'm embracing the clarity that comes with this age. Side note, if you're in your late 20s, it's okay if you feel that cosmic pressure. Layla Devaya has a quote I love. Self-awareness is a superpower. When we know better, we do better. That's exactly what this year is about for me. Knowing better so I can do better. Now, let me go into a little bit of detail about my Saturn return and just me, period. Because I have been taking my astrology classes in my African American college, because we have been misinformed and it's best to get information from the right sources. So, I was born September 18th, 1997 in Detroit at 11:24 a.m. My chart, I am obviously a Virgo, but I have a moon in Sagittarius, okay? A moon in Sagittarius and a rising Scorpio. Goodness gracious. I should have been did my chart last year when I went to India and was learning about astrology then, because if I knew now, back then, my perspective on things would be totally different. Totally different. And the fact that I didn't know till now, everything happens for a reason. But I'm a blend of a grounded healer. Virgo. Virgos are healers. That's why I want to heal everyone and help everyone and, in some way, shape, or form. I am here to heal you. A spiritual seeker, Sagittarius, and a powerful transformer, Scorpio rising. Spiritually, my balance is practically with a deep hunger for truth and growth, while my outer energy is magnetic and intense. Those who know me know that this line is so true. My outer energy is so magnetic. People flow to me. Okay? People flow to me. Strangers. And I love that. You know? I love that. My Saturn return is in Aries and it's starting. So my life lessons are about to be stepping into my independence, courage, and leadership. My next 2 to 3 years will challenge me on my own path and authority. Okay? I am being asked to stop holding back and to step into my authority. No more hiding my fire. This is the time where life is going to test my boundaries as well. Am I being too passive? Am I being too reactive? This balance is going to help me learn how to assert myself clearly and unapologetically, because I also have had an issue with people pleasing and boundaries as well. This Saturn return is birthing a new chapter of my life with career, purpose, relationships, and even the way that I see myself. Even the way that I see myself. Okay? I am literally closing my karmic cycle. Y'all, thank you, universe. 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 I am closing my karmic cycle and I'm stepping into my Saturn return chapter of mastery. So grateful. Thank you. Ashe. Because baby, that karmic cycle, I was like, God, this got to be karma. And it was, you know. But I am stepping out of my karmic cycle and I am into my Saturn return now, which I am so grateful for. Now, I am still off social media, y'all. Sure, I pop into TikTok occasionally. TikTok name is the Ari Effect with 2 underscores, if you're curious. But I refuse to be enslaved by likes, views, or always on hustle. When I post, I want it to be meaningful and soul driven. Not because no fucking algorithm demands it. Okay? So yes, when I post on TikTok, it's random. When I feel like it, when I want to. Not because, I should record this because this is going to be great content. I'm not doing that mindset anymore. That's a compulsive mindset of the reality that we live in when it comes to social media. They want you to spend all your motherfucking time on social media so you can't even find your true self. You spending all this time recording and editing videos for people to like on social media. And yes, that's fine and dandy. But the fact that this is what society is now, to where people live for their phone and to be recording their energy to show everyone else instead of being actually present in what you're doing. Come on now. It's a war. It's a war and y'all not even paying attention. They don't have to do anything. This is why our ADHD is so fucked up also. This is why our ADHD is so fucked up. We don't have no attention spans. None. For nothing. We want everything quick, 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 quick. And not a convenience. We have to just open our eyes and pay attention. But enough about that. Okay. So, I want to leave y'all with this as I'm talking about social media. Tabitha Brown. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's purposeful. And I'm going to say that one more time. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's purposeful. So if your soul ain't in it, don't force it. Period. It was a little part of me that wanted to reactivate my social medias for my birthday just so I could post and get the happy birthday love and everything else. But then I had to sit back and tell myself, like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. One, that was going to be draining because I know I would have so many. It would be so much that I don't want to take in because I know I haven't been on there for months. Then being on there and seeing all of this new stuff. Y'all, I don't be on social media at all. My life is wonderful. when I just focus on me. And it's to each his own. To each his own. But I was on FaceTime with my girl Lisa last night, and she was sharing her screen or whatever, and she was scrolling on social media, you know? And she had scrolled past Mauna Leo wedding. And I'm like, damn, Mauna Leo got married. Damn, Mauna Leo was pregnant. Like, damn, this happened, this. I be out the mix about everything, because guess what? That shit is all a fucking distraction. It's all a distraction. But the fact that I didn't know about any of that made me so happy. It made me so happy, because all I am doing right now is focusing on me and leveling up and trying to help with service and community so I can get my people to where we need to be. You know? Now look, also, becoming more mature also means I've outgrown certain friendships and certain vibes. People might fade away, and that's okay. Birds of a feather do flock together. So if you want peace, stability, and growth, you have to surround yourself with people who share that vision. Fun is cool, but constant chaos? Nah, I'm good. That's not the move no more. I am good. That is not the move no more. And also, everyone is in different stages of life at the moment. And the stage that in life that I am right now is so important that if it don't make money, it don't make money, it don't make no sense. You feel me? And this don't have nothing to do with money. So please don't take it as that. But if you in my circle, you gotta feel right to even be here. Because now my soul knows who's for me and who isn't. You know? Michelle Obama said, choose people who lift you up. That's your mission statement. If they're not lifting you higher, then it's time to level up your tribe. And I'm not just saying, yeah, they support you and they motivate you. But if it's been a long time and you haven't really seen no change and it's just been stagnant, it's time to reevaluate your circle. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. You have to. Trees release branches to grow. Everything has to release or detach from something in order to grow. Okay? It has to. A baby cannot grow into a child until it is out of its mother's womb. Okay? Because there can't no grown kid grow in no woman's stomach. If that was the case, it'd be weird out here like on Baby Boy when he was in that stomach. Okay? But you need space to grow. You can't just let things hold you back. And that's okay. And that's what I'm learning stepping into this age of 28. Life is changing. Things are different. Things are different. Life is life, and the world that we live in now is not the world that we grew up in. And God damn it, why the fuck did the world have to be fucked up when we became adults? We had COVID, Trump, twice. Like, why couldn't the world have been fucked up, after when we was old or something? I would have been okay with that. But the fact that we dealing with so much shit in this world, and we are the new generation that's supposed to be handling this shit, I see why we are so depressed, have so much anxiety, PTSD, bipolar, and everything. I see why everybody out here crashing the fuck out. I understand. I see. Because life is grabbing you by the neck and ain't letting up. But guess what? You can create your own reality. Change your perspective on things. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have. Instead of stressing about things that you want, focus on the things that you need. Be more grateful. Have gratitude. Yeah, you might want a new car, but if you got a car right now that take you from A to B, be grateful that you got that car to take you from A to B, because that new car gonna either cost you a note that you not paying right now that you don't have to stress about, and everything else. Be happy with what you have now. Be grateful for what you have now. Don't try to live for society. Be your authentic self. Step into your authentic self. One thing I learned last week, because y'all, I got my hair done last week. I got my nails done. So first I got my nails done. And I realized that they were too long and I didn't like them, so I cut them down. But also, as I was cutting them down, I realized I don't want this shit on my nails anymore. I don't like this. I've been embracing and enjoying my natural nails. And with that being said, I won't be getting my nails done anymore. Only my natural nails. I'll be putting some polish on my natural nails because that's what I like. And also, I got my hair done. And now I originally wanted some knotless, like a little knotless bob. And I got them done, but I didn't like them either. One, I felt like the braids were too big, and that hair that was on my head, it was just too much. I didn't feel like me. The style was pretty. Y'all, it was so pretty, but it did not feel like me. I took that shit down the next day after paying $200 to get my hair done and sitting in a shop for 10 hours. Others will look at me and be like, bitch, you crazy. But that was my soul telling me, we don't want all of this anymore. We don't need any of this. Baby, these locks are beautiful. And they just growing gracefully and beautifully. If y'all see the length of this hair right now, baby, this time next year. Okay, because the locks be at the shoulders. Like, I mean, they are at the shoulders. Like, they going down to the back of the back almost, you know? It'll be there next year. But I just be swinging. Huh, you said what? My locks so long, I can't hear you. Now when I go to drink something, my locks fall in my cup. Baby, we have graduated. Okay? We ain't got no baby locks. We ain't got no teenage locks. We have graduated. These are locks now. Okay? But basically, I said all of that to say, my mindset is just changing. I don't like that fake shit anymore. I am so authentic within me now. I have been okay with being okay. Being honest with how I'm feeling. I'm being honest with how my life is going. Like I said, I'm not really with the hair and the nails stuff anymore. I want just naturalness. When it comes to my boundaries and who I want to be around, I'm very vocal with that now. Fuck, it was something else I was going to say. I'm sorry, y'all. My memory has not been the best as well either. But yeah, life is just changing. My birthday was so chill. Usually, you know, I be wanting to turn up a birthday while I'm at the club. Loud. Hey, this year, I didn't care for that. Like, it was a little bit of me that was like, no, I want to go and I want to go turn up. I want to go turn up. I want to do this. I want to do that. But I wasn't going, though, and I wasn't forcing myself to go, and I just didn't feel like it. Guess what I did for my birthday? Went to dinner, a sound bath, you know, had a little get-together at my house, did VR. I did a lot of chill things with the people who love me the most and prioritize me, and I am satisfied with how my birthday went. And this is a first for me, because typically when I'm celebrating, I'm out at a club or something, you know, with bottles and all of that. This year, it was very chill, very quiet, very mature, very grown. Okay? Whew. Time doesn't wait. We can't keep clinging to the past, hoping it magically aligns with our future. The new me, this 28-year-old me, requires attention, serenity, and intention. I want y'all to know it's totally fine if your life shifts gears. Don't let loyalty to old habits sabotage your growth. Let me repeat that one more time, because that's fire right there. Don't let loyalty to old habits sabotage your growth. Here's another quote for my Black folks out there from Morgan DeBon. Sometimes the leap of faith is just trusting that you are worthy of the vision. Sometimes the leap of faith is just trusting that you are worthy of the vision. If you feel that shift, trust it. So, to reiterate, I'm not leaving, y'all. I'm just rearranging my time. Episodes will drop twice a week. I mean, look at me. No. Episodes will drop twice a month, every other Friday. And you can still catch me sprinkling magic here and there on TikTok. Y'all know I'm raw and unfiltered. And the journey isn't changing that. It's just helping me refine my focus. Before I let y'all go, let me leave you with this. If you're feeling that nudge to change, to slow down, or to chase a new dream, do it unapologetically. Life is short. Time keeps ticking, and your soul deserves more than a hurried, half-hearted existence. As Toni Morrison once vibrantly said, if there's a book you really want to read but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. So step into your own story, baby, and write those chapters you want to see fit. This is Ariel Marie, signing off from Brace Yourself, the Raw and Unfiltered podcast. Stay blessed, stay focused, and I'll catch y'all in 2 weeks. Peace and love. Be blacker than black. I love y'all. Until next time.